In an age where lifestyle-related diseases are steadily increasing, the search for simple, natural, and sustainable ways to support human health has never been more urgent. Conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and chronic inflammation are no longer confined to a small portion of the population. They have become global concerns affecting millions of people across all age groups. While medical science continues to develop advanced treatments, there is a growing recognition that prevention and long-term wellness often begin with everyday dietary choices. Today, I would like to draw your attention to a fruit that may appear unassuming at first glance, yet holds remarkable promise for metabolic health and inflammation control. This fruit is the aronia berry, commonly known as black chokeberry. Native to North America and traditionally overlooked in mainstream diets, aronia is now gaining scientific recognition for its dense nutritional profile and its unique interaction with the human gut microbiome. The aronia berry belongs to the genus Aronia and is distinguished by its deep purple-black color and characteristically tart flavor. While it may not enjoy the popularity of blueberries or strawberries, aronia surpasses many common fruits in one crucial area: its concentration of polyphenolic compounds. Polyphenols are naturally occurring plant chemicals known for their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds do far more than simply neutralize free radicals. They actively participate in complex biological pathways that influence metabolism, immune response, and cardiovascular function. One of the most compelling aspects of aronia berries is their potential role in regulating blood sugar and blood pressure. Previous research has linked aronia consumption to improved glucose control and enhanced cardiovascular markers, suggesting benefits for individuals at risk of diabetes and hypertension. Anthocyanins, a class of polyphenols responsible for the berry's dark pigmentation, are believed to play a key role in these effects. These compounds may influence insulin sensitivity, reduce oxidative stress in blood vessels, and support healthier lipid metabolism. However, recent scientific interest in aronia has gone even further, moving beyond traditional nutritional analysis to explore how this berry interacts with the gut microbiome. As many of you know, the gut microbiome, the trillions of microorganisms residing in our digestive system, has emerged as a central regulator of human health. These microbes influence digestion, immune function, inflammation, and even mental well-being. Disruptions in the microbiome, often caused by diets high in fat and sugar, have been linked to chronic inflammation and metabolic disorders. A recent study led by Dr. Stephanie M.G. Wilson at Montana State University set out to investigate whether aronia juice could offer protection against diet-induced stress on the gut microbiome. The research team employed a sophisticated mouse model using transplanted human gut microbiomes obtained from donors with varying levels of inflammation. This approach allowed scientists to observe how different microbial communities respond to dietary challenges and nutritional interventions. The findings were both intriguing and encouraging. According to Dr. Wilson, aronia supplementation provided robust protection against the negative effects of a high-fat diet. One of the most notable observations was an increase in the abundance of Egerthalassae, a family of gut bacteria known for its ability to metabolize polyphenols. This is a crucial point because polyphenols themselves are not fully absorbed in the upper digestive tract. Instead, they reach the colon, where gut bacteria transform them into bioactive metabolites that can influence inflammation and gut barrier integrity. In addition to microbial shifts, the study identified changes in metabolic markers associated with improved gut barrier function. A stronger gut barrier is essential for preventing harmful substances from entering the bloodstream and triggering systemic inflammation. These results suggest that aronia berries may help maintain gut balance during periods of dietary stress, such as prolonged consumption of high-fat or highly processed foods. Yet, one of the most important insights from this research lies in the concept of personalized nutrition. The study revealed that the benefits of aronia were not uniform across all microbiome profiles. Mice that received microbiomes from donors with lower baseline inflammation demonstrated greater resilience to dietary challenges, and aronia supplementation amplified this protective effect. This indicates that an individual's existing gut ecology plays a significant role in determining how effectively they respond to certain foods. This finding aligns with a broader shift in nutritional science. We are moving away from one-size-fits-all dietary recommendations and toward a more personalized approach, where individual biology, lifestyle, and microbial composition guide nutritional strategies. Aronia berries may offer pronounced benefits for individuals whose gut microbiomes are already predisposed to lower inflammation, while those with significant microbial imbalances may experience more gradual or variable improvements. Beyond gut health, the implications of aronia consumption extend to overall metabolic resilience. Chronic inflammation is a silent driver of many modern diseases, often exacerbated by long-term intake of high-fat and sugar foods. By modulating microbial activity and supporting antioxidant defenses, aronia berries may help dampen inflammatory responses and reduce metabolic strain. Traditional uses of aronia include juices, jams, syrups, and dried powders. Historically, these berries were valued by indigenous populations for their perceived medicinal properties long before modern science began to validate their benefits. Today, aronia products are increasingly available in grocery stores, often blended with sweeter fruits to balance their tartness. Smoothies, yogurts, breakfast bowls, and even desserts provide accessible ways to incorporate aronia into daily routines without drastic dietary changes. Of course, it is important to maintain a balanced perspective. Aronia is not a miracle cure, nor can it single-handedly offset the effects of poor dietary habits. The benefits observed in research settings are part of a larger nutritional framework that includes overall diet quality, physical activity, and individual health status. Moreover, scientists are still working to determine optimal intake levels for humans, as effective dosages may vary depending on form, concentration, and individual response. Nonetheless, early clinical trials have reported promising outcomes, including potential anti-obesity effects and improvements in the body's natural defense mechanisms. These observations open the door to further investigation into how aronia-derived compounds might be used in functional foods or targeted nutritional interventions. What makes aronia particularly compelling is not just its antioxidant capacity, but its ability to interact dynamically with gut microbes. This interaction represents a powerful example of how small dietary changes can create ripple effects throughout the body, influencing inflammation, metabolism, and long-term health resilience. In a world where dietary stress is increasingly common, foods that support the gut's ability to cope with such challenges are of immense value. Looking ahead, ongoing research aims to translate these findings into practical recommendations for human health. Scientists are exploring whether aronia-based strategies could help lower chronic inflammation, support cardiovascular health, and improve metabolic outcomes over the long term. As interest continues to grow, this modest berry may become an important component of future dietary guidelines and personalized nutrition plans. In conclusion, aronia berries remind us that powerful health benefits can sometimes come from the simplest sources. Rich in polyphenols, supportive of gut microbiome balance, and potentially beneficial for blood sugar and blood pressure regulation, this fruit represents a promising intersection of traditional knowledge and modern science. While more research is needed to fully understand its mechanisms and optimal use, the evidence so far suggests that aronia offers far more than just nutritional value. It offers insight into how food can actively shape our internal ecosystems. As we continue to confront the challenges of chronic disease and dietary imbalance, let us remain open to the potential of functional foods like aronia. By integrating scientific rigor with thoughtful dietary choices, we move closer to a future where nutrition is not only about sustenance, but about resilience, balance, and long-term well-being.